need a few things, or at least that's what's worked for us before. Sitting in the 10th spot with a whole bunch of guys that may or may not be scared to race in front of me.
Everyone thinks they know why Big Chief left Street Outlaws. They point to the fights. They whisper about his divorce. They are all wrong. The real reason was hidden in plain sight. A secret message that exposed the entire show. A message most fans never saw. Until now. Chief's secret message. So what was this big secret? Where did Big Chief reveal what really happened? It wasn't in a secret interview. It wasn't a leaked phone call. It was a public comment he left online. He laid out the entire truth. But most fans just scrolled right past it. He knew people were confused. He knew about the rumors. So he told everyone 100% why he left television. His exact words were that some people just can't seem to accept the fact that there is not one specific situation or person to blame it on. That right there. That one sentence. That is the clue that debunks all the fan theories. It was not one thing. It was not just the divorce. It was not just a fight with one racer. He said, life-changing things like this don't happen because of one little thing. So what was it? If it was not one thing, what was it? Big Chief gave us the answer. The bottom line is that I was not happy with the end product. Think about that. The man who was Street Outlaws. The man who built the 405 list. He was not happy with the show he helped create. But why? Why would he hate the show that made him a star? He gives us the exact reason. He said he was once again expected to defend bullshit competition rules and decisions. But these were not his rules. He said they were decisions that I nor the other racers had any part in making. And even worse, they were decisions that he and most others did not agree with. This is the whole story. He was the face of the show. He was the king, but he was being forced to lie. He was being forced to defend rules that he knew were wrong, rules that were ruining the sport he loved. But why would producers do this? Why would they change the show that everyone loved? Big Chief gave us that answer too, and it is the most shocking part. He said he does not want to work in television anymore. Why? He said every day less people watch TV, and every day the networks make less money than they did the day before. So what does that mean? He said it is all just a super quick money grab to get as much of it as they can before it is inevitably over. A super quick money grab. That is what Big Chief said his show had become. That is the secret. He was not just leaving a show. He was leaving a dying business, a business that he saw was selling out its own fans just to make a few last dollars. He said, "That's not me." He finished his message by telling everyone what he really wants. He said, "I just want to race and goof off with my hot rods." He wanted to make fun, interesting content for anyone that will watch it. And the most important part? He wanted to do it while building my own brand I can be proud of. He was not just a racer. He was a brand. And he knew the Street Outlaws brand was broken. He was expected to defend bullshit rules. But what was the one rule so bad, so unfair, that it forced the king of the streets to give up his entire TV empire? What was the rule that finally broke Big Chief? The bullshit rule. That rule had a name. It was the race your way in policy. This was the rule that producers created for the new season of America's List 2, and this rule was the reason Big Chief is gone. Here is what happened. Big Chief was not just a racer on that show. He was the race master. He was the boss. He was supposed to be in charge of the rules. But the producers handed him this new rule. The race your way in rule, and he saw right through it. He said it was unfair to some racers. But why was it unfair? Fans who were there. Fans who saw what was happening behind the scenes. They figured it out. The rule was not a fair competition. It was a setup. Here is what fans watching the show never got to see. There was a disproportionate number of MSO people who were able to race their way in. MSO, the Memphis Crew, J.J. DeBoss's team. Suddenly, they were all getting spots on the list. But how? How did that happen? Well, at the same time, other racers said no one else was notified or invited to race their way in. Think about that. A secret race your way in event that only one team seemed to know about. This made the other racers furious. It seemed kind of messed up for the 405 people. The 405 racers. The OGs. They were not even told they had a chance to race. And it was not just them. What about other racers like Brandon James or Justin Swanstrom? They could have beaten some of the MSO drivers. But they were never invited. It became obvious what was happening. It looked to everyone like the production crew was really trying to promote the MSO racing show. They were using America's List, a show that was supposed to find the fastest racer in America, and they were turning it into a commercial for J.J. DeBoss. And who was at the center of all this? Big Chief, the race master. The producers expected him to stand in front of the camera. They expected him to be the face of this fake rule. They expected him to defend the bullshit. This was the moment. This was the trap. He could either cash his paycheck, defend the lie, and sell out the sport he built, or he could walk away. He could give up the fame, give up the money, and keep the one thing that mattered, his self-respect. We all know what he chose. This one rule, this one fake competition, it was the final nail in the coffin. But the truth is, the coffin was already built. The 405 family he created. The 405. It was already a war zone. The betrayal did not start with the producers. It started inside his own shop. It started with his best friend. The 405 family falls apart. Before the producers, before the America's List drama. The 405 was already broken, and the first crack was the one that cut the deepest. We are talking about Murder Nova. For years, Big Chief and Murder Nova, Justin Shearer and Sean Ellington. They were the show. They were best friends. They built the 405 together. They even founded their own company together. Midwest Street Cars. They were a team. Then, it all fell apart. Fans watching the show saw Sean make a strange announcement. He said he was falling out of love with racing. He said he wanted to leave Midwest Street Cars, the shop he helped build. He said he just wanted to go work on his car at his own place. It all seemed very friendly, very normal. But that was the TV version. That was the lie. Behind the scenes, it was not friendly. On a podcast, Big Chief called it a trial separation. A trial separation. That is what you call it when a marriage is failing. And that is what this was. Sean did not just leave. He took all of his cars. He took all of his tools. He even took his TVs off the wall. He cleaned the place out. And then he teamed up with Phantom, another 405 member. They were starting their own team. It was a full-blown divorce. This was the first split, the end of the 405's heart. And it happened at the worst possible time, because Big Chief was also going through a real divorce. This is the part everyone whispers about. This is the part that fans did see. Big Chief walked out on his wife Alicia, and he started dating Jackie. This was huge drama, and it split the 405 crew right down the middle. Fans online saw it happening in real time. They asked the one question that mattered. Is it a coincidence that his racing relationships seemed to start falling apart when he walked out on his wife and started dating Jackie? The answer is no. It was not a coincidence. This personal drama, this new relationship, it made everything messy. It created tension. Friendships that had lasted for decades were suddenly fragile. The 405 was no longer a united family. People were taking sides. So think about this. At the exact same time, producers are starting to push their bullshit rules. Big Chief's personal life is exploding, and his best friend, his partner, Murder Nova, has just left him to start a rival shop. Big Chief, the leader, the king, was now completely isolated. This is the truth most fans never put together. They thought the drama was either about Jackie, or it was about the producers. The truth is, one failure made the other one possible, because his family was broken, because his friendships were gone, when Big Chief finally stood up to the producers, when he refused to defend their fake rules. He looked behind him, and there was no one there. The 405 did not back him up. They did not all walk out with him. He was standing alone. The king had no army. His best friend was gone. The 405 was fractured. Big Chief was isolated. And that is when the sharks started to circle. One of his own 405 racers saw this weakness, and he decided to film a video that would try to bury Big Chief for good. Enemies on every side. This is when the real war started. His name was Reaper SS, a fellow 405 racer. He saw Chief was weak, and he made his move. Reaper went home, turned on a camera, and he filmed a 40-minute video. He called it Real Talk. The BS behind Chief. This was not a TV fight. This was a real public attack. In this video, Reaper told everyone that Chief was the real problem. He said Chief was the one bending the rules to fit his agenda. He claimed Big Chief had a giant ego. He even said the drama was about Jackie. He tried to turn the entire fan base against the star of the show. It was a public mutiny. And Reaper was not the only problem, while Chief was fighting with producers and his old friends. A new king was rising. Ryan Martin. Ryan Martin was fast. He was winning. And he was not part of the old 405 drama. This created massive tension. The show even aired a fiery argument where Big Chief was so angry, he actually sided with rival racers against his own 405 teammate Ryan. The old 405 loyalty was dead. The producers loved this. They pushed the new rivalry. They even aired a race where Ryan Martin used a trick, a mysterious cloud of exhaust smoke that fogged up Chief's windshield. It caused Chief to lose. The new king had defeated the old king. The drama was perfect. And then there was Kai Kelly, the NOLA feud. This was the biggest rivalry the show ever had. The producers pushed this story hard. 1 week, they would air a show where Big Chief is humiliated by Kai Kelly. It looked like a disaster, a total loss. But then, the next week, they would air a show where Big Chief demolishes Kai Kelly, where he beats him in the finals to win $40,000. It was high stakes. It was emotional. It was amazing television. But was any of it real? This is the secret that ties everything together. The secret that proves Big Chief was right all along. A fan on a forum posted the truth. He said, "It is fake as shit." Even Big Chief says it. Big Chief knew. He knew the show was fake. He knew the producers were manipulating everything. And we have proof. There is a story about a race, a cash days race. Kai Kelly's car broke. He could not make the call. Was 5 minutes. Kai was done. He had lost. But then what happened? Production came in, the TV crew. They stopped the race and they gave Kai 30 minutes to fix his car. They completely ignored the rules. They ignored the racers. Why? Because it made for a better TV show. They faked the race. Now, put yourself back in Big Chief's shoes. You are the king of the streets. You are the race master. You built your life on real racing. And now, you are surrounded by enemies. Your best friend is gone. Your own crew members are attacking you in public. And the producers. The producers are faking the races. This is why he said he was not happy with the end product. The end product was a lie. He was done. His family was gone. His own crew was attacking him. His biggest races were being faked by producers. He was the face of a show he did not even respect. So he walked. And for years, the Street Outlaws world called him a traitor. They called him bitter. They said he was washed up. But then, just a few months ago, the biggest news in Street Outlaws history dropped, and it proved Big Chief was right all along. The show proves Chief right. This is the latest update, the one that changes the entire story. In late 2024, a bombshell dropped. Sean Ellington, Murder Nova, was fired. Let that sink in. After 13 years, after being on the show since day one. The man who stayed when Chief left. The man who split from Chief to stay with the show. He was fired. He confirmed it himself in a live stream. He told all his fans the news. And what was the reason? Why would the show fire one of its biggest stars? This is the coldest part. Sean said he received a lack of explanation from producers. No explanation. No thank you. After 13 years, they just cut him. Just like that. And this happened at the exact same time that the entire No Prep Kings racing series, the tour run by Speed Promotions, was canceled for the rest of the 2025 season. The whole thing just stopped. Even Sean and his partner Phantom, the guys who stayed loyal, they admitted in their video that the new tour was not run right. They said, "Am I saying it was run right? Absolutely not." They also said the promoters did not have the funding they had before. Now, think about this. Years ago, Big Chief left. He called the show a super quick money grab. He said it was a dying business. He said the networks were losing money, and everyone called him bitter. They called him a traitor. Years later, what happens? The NPK tour does run out of money. The funding is gone. The 2025 season is canceled. And Murder Nova, the man who stayed loyal, the man who chose the show over his best friend, he is thrown out, fired with no explanation, just like a disposable part. This is the ultimate proof. Big Chief was not a traitor. He was a prophet. He saw the truth years before anyone else. He saw that to the producers, to the network. The racers were not family. They were not stars. They were just tools to be used in a quick money grab. Big Chief saw that all of them were disposable, even his best friend. Think about that. The man who stayed got fired. The man who left is now his own boss. While the Street Outlaws empire is firing its legends and canceling tours. What is Big Chief doing? Is he celebrating? Is he saying, "I told you so"? No. He is busy building his own kingdom, and it is bigger than television. Chief's new kingdom. This is the other big update. This is what Big Chief is doing right now in 2024 and 2025. This is his revenge. He is not just surviving, he is thriving. First, let's talk about what he is not doing. He is not waiting by the phone for a discovery to call. He is done with that world. How do we know? He sold his No Prep Kings car, the Crow Mod. That is a massive fact. The car that he raced on NPK, the car that made him famous on the track. It is gone. Reports confirm the Crow Mod is returning to the track in 2025, but with a new owner. Big Chief has cut his last tie to the NPK world. He is never going back. So what is he doing? He is doing exactly what he said he would do in his secret message. He is building his own brand. He and Jackie have their own YouTube channel. It is called Midwest Street Cars, and they are the producers. They control the content. They control the end product. And what do you see on this channel? You see the real story. Recent videos from 2024 and 2025 show Chief and Jackie personally building their new shop from the ground up. You see a video titled DIY Car Lift Install. This is not fake drama. This is real work. You even see the real-life danger. They posted a video about a huge wildfire that broke out at their new shop and house. This is the real life they are building, away from the TV cameras. But this is the most important part, the part that proves he is back. What car is he building in this new shop? Is he building a new NPK car? No. Is he building a new Pro mod? No. He is rebuilding the original Crow, the 1970 Pontiac GTO, the real street car, the car that started it all. Recent videos on his channel show him working on it. He posted a video of him doing a weight loss project on the GTO. He posted a video of him setting up the suspension. He posted a video of him getting the Crow ready for small tire street racing. This is the full circle. This is the ultimate statement. He left the fake show. He left the bullshit rules. He left the quick money grab. And now, he is in his own shop, building his own brand, with his real car, to go real street racing. He is not on America's list. He is launching his own list, on his own terms. This is the final truth. This is what most fans never figured out. Big Chief is not coming back to Street Outlaws. He does not need to. He is too busy proving he never needed them in the first place. Big Chief did not just walk away from Street Outlaws, he exposed it. He saw the quick money grab for what it was, long before anyone else. And now, as the show he built fires its OGs and struggles with funding, Justin Shearer is in his own shop, building his own brand, and working on his real street car. He was never just a character on their show. He was the star, and he is proving he can shine even brighter all on his own.